In about 4 hours, the moon turns red. And this is the last time you'll see it happen for nearly 3 years. You're listening to Stardrift FM, your late-night guide to what's happening in space. Tonight, a blood moon rising, SpaceX's most powerful rocket yet is almost ready to fly. An alien comet photographed up close for the first time. A star 1,500 times the size of the sun is transforming in real time. The biggest radio map ever made, 6 planets in the sky at once, and the moon is quietly shrinking. Grab your coffee, let's get into it. Tonight's the night. Starting at 11:04 UTC, that's 6 in the morning Eastern, 3 a.m. Pacific, the moon slides into Earth's shadow and turns red. This is a total lunar eclipse, 59 minutes in totality. The color happens because every sunrise and sunset on Earth, happening at the same moment all around the planet, bends red light around the atmosphere and projects it onto the lunar surface. The moon isn't going dark, it's being lit by every dawn and dusk on Earth simultaneously. Now here's the part I love. At totality, the moon and sun are on opposite sides of the sky. Geometrically, they can't both be above the horizon at the same time. But if you're on the East Coast, the sun is just rising while the moon is still setting red. Atmospheric refraction bends both objects up by half a degree, just enough. The Greeks had a name for this moment, Salinalian, the impossible view. After tonight, the next total lunar eclipse is December 31st, 2028. Nearly 3 years from now. Step outside. SpaceX is about to launch the most powerful rocket ever built, again. But this time, everything is different. Flight 12 will be the first launch of Starship version 3 Block 3. 6 days ago, Ship 39 rolled to the test stand at Starbase. That's the upper stage. Below it will sit booster 1933 Raptor 3 engines. Each Raptor 3 puts out 19 to 22% more thrust than Raptor 2. The full stack generates over 9,000 metric tons at liftoff. The most powerful rocket ever flown, and it keeps getting more powerful. Why does version 3 matter specifically? SpaceX's NASA contract for Artemis 3, humans back on the moon in 2027, requires this vehicle. Not version 2, this one. Both booster and ship will splash down on Flight 12. No Mechazilla catch, too many new variables. But if it flies clean, everything accelerates from here. Met mid-March. Could slip, but it's close. Something from another star system passed through our solar system, and we managed to photograph it. This image was released 10 days ago by ESA. It was taken by the JANUS spacecraft, the JANUS camera, 120 images on November 6, 2025. That fuzzy glow with the tail is Comet 3 I-Atlas, 440 million kilometers away. There have been exactly 3 confirmed interstellar objects in human history. Oumuamua, 2017, cigar-shaped no-coma, mysterious acceleration. Borisov, 2019, a proper comet well-studied. 3 I-Atlas is the most compositionally rich of the 3. Water ice, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, organic compounds. A chemistry set from another stellar system, possibly billions of years old. JANUS was the first spacecraft to observe an interstellar visitor with multiple science instruments simultaneously. Scientists meet in late March to analyze the full data set. What this comet carries is a fingerprint of a different solar system. Whatever elements exist around other stars, whatever chemistry builds up over billions of years out there, some of it just flew through our neighborhood. One of the largest stars ever found just changed, and we watched it happen in real time. WOH G64, a red supergiant in the Large Magellanic Cloud, our galaxy's nearest satellite, 160,000 light-years away, 1,540 times the diameter of the Sun. Around 2014, the star started dimming, then brightened, then dimmed again. A new paper in Nature Astronomy published days ago says the spectroscopic signature is clear. WOH G64 has transformed into a yellow hypergiant. A yellow hypergiant is a transitional phase, unstable, brief, right before supernova. If that reading is correct, WOH G64 could be the next nearby supernova. Visible from Earth. Naked eye. But a competing paper from January says, not so fast. A binary companion, a hotter star in the same system, is heating the surrounding gas, creating the illusion of a phase change. The core is still red, still a supergiant. Two teams, both peer-reviewed, two different answers. We don't know yet, and that's the honest answer. 13.7 million. That is the number of cosmic objects cataloged in a single study released this month. 13.7 million. That number comes from one telescope network. LOFAR, the low-frequency array, a grid of radio antennas spread across Europe, with its core in the Netherlands. 52 stations total, spanning 2,000 kilometers. The survey, low TSS data release. 3. Processed 13,000 hours of observations. New algorithms to correct for the distortion Earth's ionosphere puts on incoming radio waves. What they found? Hundreds of thousands of growing supermassive black holes. Ancient radio galaxies, among the oldest and largest ever cataloged. Supernova remnants nobody knew existed, and signals that may be planets interacting with their host stars, a type of emission never before seen at this scale. Radio waves penetrate dust that blocks optical and infrared telescopes. They reveal magnetic fields, plasma structures, jets, things JWST will never see. This map is the universe in a frequency we're just beginning to read. Step outside tonight, or tomorrow. 6 planets were aligned in the sky last Thursday. That was the peak. But the parade extends into early March, and most of it is still visible. Venus is the bright one, low in the west. You can't miss it. Jupiter is higher up, cream-colored, second brightest thing in the sky after the moon. Saturn is golden. Mercury is tricky. Sets fast, needs a clear western horizon. The planets orbit on roughly the same flat plane, the ecliptic. Sometimes the viewing angle lines them all up from Earth. Not physically rare, but visually stunning and rare enough that most people never see it. Saturn's rings are tilted at a good angle right now. Even a small telescope will show them clearly. Go look. Western horizon, just after sunset. This specific arrangement, 6 at once, won't repeat like this for a while. The moon we thought was geologically quiet isn't. And that changes quite a few plans. Smithsonian scientists just produced the first global map of small mare ridges, low wrinkle faults across the dark lava plains of the near side. They found 1,114 previously unknown ridge segments, total known 2,634. These form because the moon's interior is still cooling. As it cools, it contracts. The crust compresses. The surface wrinkles. The moon is shrinking. About 50 meters of circumference over recent geological history, and it is still happening today. The Apollo seismometers recorded thousands of moonquakes. Scientists could never fully explain their origin. Compressing crust means fault lines. Fault lines mean moonquakes. These ridges may be the answer. Artemis 3 lands near the South Pole, right in this terrain. These ridges aren't just scientific curiosities. They're engineering constraints for anyone building something up there. The moon is not still, it's settling, and we're going to have to design around that. That's Stardrift FM for March 2nd, 2026. A blood moon tonight. The most powerful starship yet, weeks from launch. A comet from another star caught on camera. A hypergiant in transformation, or maybe not. 13.7 million objects newly mapped by radio. 6 planets in your sky, and a moon that is very slowly, very quietly wrinkling. Thanks for tuning in. If this is your kind of thing, subscribe. New episodes every week. This is Stardrift FM. Clear skies.